You already know the scriptures. Psalm 139, Genesis 1, verse 27, 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. You've probably read them, maybe even quoted them, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that you were created in God's image, that God looks at the heart. You know these things, but knowing doesn't always translate into feeling. And that gap, it's not a failure of your faith. It's how your mind works. Your brain has been conditioned. Repetition builds pathways. And social media is designed to repeat the same message, especially when you're most vulnerable, when you're tired, idle, alone, just scrolling without thinking. Over time, your brain starts measuring your life against what it sees, automatically. So before anything else, release the shame. You are not weak for struggling with comparison. You're human, living in an environment that constantly tells you are not enough. But here's what's true. Whether you feel it or not, your value is already settled. When you know who you are in Christ, you're not trying to prove, earn, or maintain anything. No achievement, no post, no number, no amount of likes or views can give you what has already been given. Your worth exists because God made you, and He does not create without intention or love. Your worth is not a reward for being good enough. It's a gift attached to your existence. Full stop. But performing for worth, that's different. It's exhausting. It's the cycle of doing, showing, achieving, proving, just to feel like you deserve to take up space. Posting, then watching the numbers. Adjusting yourself for approval. Shrinking when you feel like too much. Overextending when you feel like not enough. And the hardest part? That foundation is always moving. It shifts based on who noticed you and who didn't. And it never resolves. You can receive all the validation you hoped for and still feel empty because other people's approval was never meant to carry the weight of your identity. Not because something is wrong with you, but because you were made for something more stable. And social media doesn't help. It shows curated lives, filtered, edited, highlight reels, presented like reality. So even when you know it's not the full picture, your brain still processes it like it is, which means you compare your internal world, your doubts, your off days, your ordinary moments, to someone else's external performance. And that comparison, it's not equal. You will lose it every time. Then there's the numbers, followers, likes, views, saves. Everything becomes measurable. And slowly you start measuring yourself too. Am I enough? Let me check. And the checking becomes a habit, a compulsion, because the answer is never stable. And over time, comparison disconnects you from yourself. When identity is built on performance, you stop knowing who you are, your real thoughts, your real desires, your real voice, buried under layers of managing and presenting. And it affects your relationship with God, too. Because it's hard to receive love you don't feel worthy of. So even when you know how God sees you, it feels distant. Like something you believe in theory, but can't quite let in. Because receiving it means accepting that you are loved. Not for what you offer, but for who you are. And that can feel unfamiliar when you've spent years trying to earn it. It also costs you rest, because performing never turns off. Even alone, you're still evaluating yourself, still asking, am I enough now? And that kind of living is exhausting. So what do? It's slow, not a one-time realization, but a daily reorientation. It starts with noticing. You open your phone and feel the pull to compare. Notice it. You post and keep checking. Notice it. You walk into a room and read reactions. Notice it. Awareness interrupts the pattern. Then bring it to God. Honestly. Lord, I feel inadequate. I know it's not truth, but it's what I feel. Help me. That's not a lack of faith. That is faith. God meets you there. Then begin feeding your mind something different. Not just removing triggers, but repeatedly placing truth before your eyes. Because repetition works both ways. You are shaped by what you consumed, and you are renewed the same way. So return to truth, again and again, and learn to receive love. From God, from people, even from yourself, without pushing it away. Let it land. And maybe sit with this. If nobody could see you, no audience, no platform, no one to impress, who would you be? That version of you, the one without performance, that is who God loves. Deeply, fully, irreversibly. Not the curated version, the real one. And learning to come back to that person and letting his love take root there. That's the work. And it's worth doing.